Morrison Waite by Adrian Rodriguez and Jason Espinosa. Morrison Waite was born on November 29th, 1816 in Old Lyme, Connecticut. He died March 23rd, 1888 at the age of 72. He came from a wealthy family. His mother was Maria Selden and his father was Henry Waite, a lawyer and a farmer. He went to Beacon Academy and graduated from Yale University. At Yale, he's a part of the Skull and Bones Society, which was a debating society. He then moved to Maumee, Ohio, and studied law. There, he was an apprentice for Samuel L. Young. Then, in 1850, he moved to Toledo, Ohio, and created his own branch office. There, he was offered a seat on the Ohio Supreme Court, but he declined it. He was also a part of the Whig Party. He then joined the fledgling Republican Party to help his state oppose slavery. Then, in January 19th, 1874, he was nominated for the Supreme Court Justice. He was nominated by former President Ulysses S. Grant. He was the seventh Chief Justice. He was known for his hard work in many Supreme Court cases, such as these, for example.
The three main people that were involved were Fred Phelps, Lance Snyder, and Albert Snyder. This case happened in 2011, and the impact it had on the society was that it caused the Supreme Court to change the rules about lawsuits based on infliction of mental or emotional stress. Albert Snyder was a homosexual, and his son, Lance Corporal Snyder, was killed in war in Iraq and had a funeral. Fred Phelps was part of the Westboro Baptist Church, and they believed that God punished the USA for its tolerance of homosexuality, particularly within the military. Fred Phelps decided to picket against the funeral from afar and had signs that stated, "God hates the USA, thank God for 9/11, thank God for dead soldiers, and don't pray for the USA." Snyder sued Phelps and felt that the signs caused emotional and mental distress towards him. In this case, Phelps was ruled in favor due to an 8-1 decision. The Chief Justice John Roberts stated what Westboro said in the whole context of how and where he chose to say it is entitled to special protection under the First Amendment, and that protection cannot be overcome by a jury finding that the picketing was outrageous. Also being stated was that the memorial service was not disturbed, and said Westboro stayed well away from the memorial service. Snyder could see no more than the top of the picketers' signs, and there is no indication that the picketing interfered with the funeral service itself.